What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, now I have a guest. It's my girlfriend, Country Too Cold.
Hi
Go,
guys.
go subscribe to her. Um, so welcome to the first episode of the podcast. Hopefully, hopefully, I have more guests going on the podcast. Like when I get famous, I guess. But we're just gonna get straight into it. What are your feelings on Donald Trump winning?
I'm actually very glad Donald Trump won. How do I come up and say it? I would prefer him to run the nation because I feel as if Kamala, can't say that, would ruin it. She would ruin it. I'm glad Donald Trump is taking America back.
I feel really good because if Kamala would have won, we would have went into World War III. Our U.S. would have been down. We probably would be living to see the year 3000 maybe. But we ain't gonna be talking all that politics or anything like that. Just wanted to get that off the chest for the new year that's coming in. In like how many? Like 2 months? About like 2 months. So I want to get off that topic, and we're gonna talk about Fortnite. What's your feelings? What's your feelings on this season? Um, yeah, what's your feelings on this season? How do you think they made it? They make it good? They make it okay? Did they make it alright? Did they make it bad? Or what?
I'm actually really enjoying this season. I like when we go to the little beach part. I don't know what it's called. But you can hear Lucid Dreams in the waves. I think that's really cool. I like the whole tribute they're doing to Juice. I'm really excited for the skin.
I think we all are. But there is one downside of Fortnite that I do not like, is that they did not make it 100 like how they usually do. Like you gotta get to level 100 to be able to complete the whole entire battle pass and then go to your bonuses. They only made it up to like 75, I believe, or 76, one of those two. Can't remember. I think it was 4. No, it's like, yeah, around like 70 or something like that. And they shortened it. Don't know why, but they shortened it. But overall, I like how they put Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD. It's gonna be a free skin.
I think the Ice Spice skin, the pink outfit, I think she would look a lot better without the bangs.
Yes, I agree with you. Because there's two. There's pink. There's Rap Princess, and there's the other one. I think it's just the normal Ice Spice. The normal Ice Spice, that hair would have been good on the Rap Princess. Um, in our opinions, that's what it would have looked better with that. And but I like how, like she said, you can hear the song. You can hear Lucy Dreams when you go in the waves, and once you go in the water, it actually heals you. It heals you, gets you health, it gives you shield.
I did not know that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It gives you shields. It heals you. Yeah, it really heals you.
I feel like that really says a lot about Juice WRLD. Even though it's just a little game, it's just Fortnite. I feel like that says a lot.
Yeah. But I think that's all about my thoughts on Fortnite. Just the battle pass could have been longer, and I don't like how you had to spend V-Bucks on Snoop, Eminem, and Ice Spice. We seen them all in the trailer, and usually, I'm not saying I don't know about all the time because I'm not a Fortnite pro or whatever. I just barely started playing Fortnite, so my thing is why what is it called? Why put the V-Bucks? I mean, why do you have to pay V-Bucks to be able to get the skin instead of putting them in the Fortnite Battle Pass and then have Juice WRLD skin for free? That's the thing I don't get, because like I said, you usually get it in the Battle Pass or whatever, but that's what my thoughts are on Fortnite, and how I personally feel that this season, because since this season is coming to an end, this season could have been better, but I'm not mad about it. Beggars can't be choosers, so yeah. What about you?
They put the Billie Eilish skin in there, the Red Roots. I'm actually looking at it right now. And I bought her. I personally went out of my way to buy V-Bucks and buy her. But she was pretty cool. I don't know. That's all I have to say about Fortnite.
Alright. Let's talk about WWE now. And how the storyline with his bloodline and Liv Morgan, the freaking new Judgment Day, I guess, and everything like that. What are your thoughts on CM Punk joining the OG bloodline to face against the new bloodline at War Games on Survivor Series? That's coming up this Saturday. Actually. It's coming up this Saturday. On November 30th. Not sponsored, but WWE, if you're watching this, please sponsor us. Sponsor me and her. We like WWE. But, what are your thoughts?
I don't have any thoughts on that.
You don't? See, what I think about it is that they went up to what's his name? Seth Rollins. They went up to Seth Rollins first and asked him if he wanted to join the OG bloodline. He wanted to join him, and Seth Rollins said no, which I don't get, is because he betrayed. Seth Rollins betrayed Roman Reigns like so many times, and Roman Reigns still forgave him and wanted to team up with him, and showed his loyalty to Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins, but when Roman Reigns do something, no one wants to team up with him or anything like that. Can't give him a second chance, maybe a third or fourth, fifth. How many chances? How many chances Roman Reigns gave Seth Rollins, any other people that betrayed him too? Not even gonna lie, he probably would give uh, Solo another chance. Maybe Solo's new bloodline another chance. But what I think is gonna happen is that Roman Reigns wins at Survivor Series, and he takes the Ulafala back, and The Rock comes out and um, he he stares he stares down um what's his name? The Rock comes back and he stares down Roman Reigns like how he did at oh fuck. Where did he? It wasn't Clash at the Castle. No. Crown Jewels or whatever. It was like before that. But he did stare him down. Look that up. He did stare him down at the end of the match with when Cody Rhodes and what's his name? Roman Reigns teamed up. He stared he stared them down, and Jimmy Uso was in the ring too because he went to go help um, Cody Rhodes because he was getting beat down by Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, I believe. It was either Jacob Fatu or Tama Tonga. I think it was Jacob Fatu. But went to go help him, and then The Rock came out, and then he went like 1, 2, 3, and then he went like that, or like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he went like that. I don't know what that means. Like War Games, that could have been a hint at War Games, but no one really knows. So that can possibly be something that's coming to War Games. Or if Roman don't win, then it could possibly be if Roman Reigns don't win, it could if Roman Reigns don't win, because I don't see him losing either. I don't see Roman Reigns losing. But if Roman Reigns does lose to Solo Sikoa's bloodline, Solo Sikoa and his bloodline, then then some shenanigans is gonna happen, like The Rock coming out, punch like help Solo Sikoa win the bloodline, win the match, and Solo might give the Ulafala to The Rock and say, and then that's probably gonna be it, and Sikoa goes to Sikoa, The Rock and Solo Sikoa bloodline ends the match and everything like that, and they go on Friday Night SmackDown, and The Rock says why he did it and everything like that. So yeah. What's your thoughts on the Liv Morgan match?
Which one?
What do you mean which one? The one, the Judgment Day. The one, yeah. Yeah, it was like 2 people from the Judgment Day. It's Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, and Candice LeRae, I believe that's her name. Yeah, going against Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, I think Naomi, I'm not sure. What's her name? Rhea Ripley and this other girl, I believe. So
Okay, this might be a little controversial. I do not like Liv Morgan or Tiffany Stratton. I don't know why. I mean, of course, everybody knows why I don't like Liv Morgan. She's nasty. And she took Dom from Rhea. I don't appreciate that. As for Tiffany Stratton, I don't like her attitude, and I don't like the way she fights. I'm excited for the match. I'm excited to see Rhea beat Dan Liv. It's gonna happen.
That's the only way that I see Rhea Ripley winning against Liv Morgan. I don't think Liv Morgan is going to lose the title soon, so they might have Nia Jax and Liv Morgan lose, get pinned. But I also don't see Nia Jax losing either because she lost at Crown Jewel. So I don't know. It can go either way. This is going to be those two matches, Bloodline match and the Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan match. But who I think is going to win, I don't know. I'm still undecisive. My prediction is probably going to be Rhea's team. So, excuse me. So, because I can see that possibly happening. But I do like Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton. But I'm not gonna be biased or anything, so that's what I'm saying. It can go either way.
So I'm 100% biased.
I'm not, but it could go either way. It could be in Liv Morgan's favor. It could be in Rhea's favor. So I just think that Rhea gets away with the win, and if she doesn't, then they're probably gonna go at it. Rhea and Liv Morgan may go at it again and face for I don't know, fourth time I believe. Going at the title for the third time I believe. But if Rhea loses, she might win the Royal Rumble again, and go for the championship. But speaking of Royal Rumbles and who's gonna be coming here in 2025, John Cena is his retirement tour. What do you think about that? Before you answer, I know he's old and everything. It's time that he does, but at the same time, I grew up watching him. I'm still growing up and everything like that, obviously, but I grew up watching him. I've always cheered John Cena. I never booed him. That's actual fact. Even when he went against Roman Reigns, I never booed Roman Reigns either. I was going for both of them. But before I get into my thoughts about John Cena and everything like that, what do you think?
I think John Cena should let it go.
Why?
He's an old guy. Kind of like the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. It was a hard watch. It's Mike Tyson so old. John Cena is also getting up there. He shouldn't hurt himself. He might hurt himself.
That's it?
That's it. Other than that, I like John Cena. I just think he's getting old. Time's catching up to him.
Yeah, which is really sad. But what I think about it is that obviously I don't want him to go, but at the same time he is getting old, and it's gonna be sad when he leaves. And speaking of Royal Rumbles, I think John Cena might win the Royal Rumble. Go face the world champion, either it's Gunther or someone else, at WrestleMania, and become a 17-time WWE World Heavyweight Championship, break Ric Flair's record, and he either vacates it or he loses it against someone. And if it's not at WrestleMania, it's probably going to be at SummerSlam or Money in the Bank or another pay-per-view or whatever. Because I do see sorry about that, John Cena winning the Royal Rumble, making it his third time, tying Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the only reason why I say that is because he tied Ric Flair's record, 16-time WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So I really do think he might have a chance at winning the Royal Rumble, facing Gunther at WrestleMania, beating Gunther. He either vacates it or he loses it. But if he doesn't win the Royal Rumble, he might win the Elimination Chamber and go against the title at WrestleMania. And if not, then, like I said, maybe another pay-per-view or something like that. But that Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight was not rigged. It was not scripted. It wasn't anything like that. I'm a Jake Paul fan and a Mike Tyson fan, but I was going for Mike Tyson. My thing is, if Jake Paul would have lost against Mike Tyson, then y'all would have been like, this person literally lost to an old man and you're young. So how are you gonna lose to an old man and you're young? You should have the speed and you should have the advantage. But since he won, y'all want to say he beat an old man, he beat everything like that. But my thing is, y'all want to be saying it's scripted and everything like that. Like he said, calm down, Mike Tyson, or remember the contract that you signed or whatever. But there's nothing said in the contract. It was just a contract that he signed so that you could, so that they can fight. And KSI should go against Jake Paul. That should happen. Literally this year. Yeah, that should literally happen this year or 2025. It should happen in 2025 or something like that, because they can finally settle the beef, say who's better. They both fought Tommy Fury. I believe that's his name. Tommy Fury. They both lost to him. But Jake Paul literally knocked Tommy Fury he didn't knock him out, he just knocked him down. I don't know if KSI did or not, but he was jumping like the Grinch. That's what he was doing. And he had green on. He was like, you know how those memes are like when your mom says don't antagonize the dog and you do? That's what he was jumping like, with his freaking boxing glove in the air. Like he says he can beat KSI says he can beat Jake Paul, but KSI is literally a, excuse my language, guys, but he literally is a pussy for not going against Jake Paul. He is scared of Jake Paul. He doesn't want to admit it. He says he's not, but in reality, he really is. This beef has been going on long enough, and I finally want to know who is going to win. Jake Paul or KSI? I say Jake Paul because KSI has been dodging and weaving his request. So, what do you think?
I think Jake Paul will win.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
So do I. Netflix. Please.
Never host a live event ever again, please.
We are begging you, once you bring WWE on your stuff, and once you if you do make it live, if you do go live with WWE, please fix that right away. Because during the Jake Paul fight and Mike Tyson fight, during the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, where when we were watching it on Netflix, where it was live, it was loading. It was really loading. And I thought I was raging because I thought it was my phone. I was raging like I was raging on the game. You see how I rage on the game? Broke the controller. It's my first time I broke a controller, by the way. But I literally was raging on my phone, thinking that it was my phone, that I did something. But then I looked online and everything. I looked on YouTube, and it wasn't just my phone. It was everyone else's Netflix too. So Netflix, please, if you are gonna host another live event, if you go live with WWE, please fix your streaming site. Please fix the live. Please. I know it's your first time going live, but you should have known how many people would have been in to watch it. So, please, just please, fix it before it's too late. Probably is too late, but
it is too late. Don't ever live stream anything ever again, Netflix.
You should really fix your stuff. Okay, before we get into this, I just want to clarify with you guys that I am a Broncos fan and she is a Raiders fan. She loves the Raiders, I love the Broncos. And you're saying you two are rivals, then how do you keep up with that stuff? We bully each other with it. That's how we do it. We don't get mad at each other or whatever. We bully each other, and then that's it.
He calls me in the middle of my work shift to yell at me. How about them Broncos?
The first game when they won against when they won against the Raiders at Denver. When the Broncos won against the Raiders at Denver, they I didn't have to call her. So, but tonight I did call her, saying, "How about them Broncos?" The Broncos won 29-19.
Yeah, I heard, I was listening on the radio. Safe to say I was extremely disappointed most of my work shift.
And you had to lead. You had the lead in the half, I believe. It was 9-13. You had to lead. Not even gonna lie, I thought you were gonna win because every time we go into the Raiders, or like for the past, how many years has it been? Jesus, like 10 years? 9? I want to say 9 years. We finally beat you at your home field after 9 years, I believe. And proud to say Broncos won. But are the Broncos a playoff contender?
Most definitely.
I think that I'm not being biased or anything. I think that they are. I say they maybe lose one more game, maybe two, make them go like 10-7 maybe, or 11-6. Because I don't see them winning 12 games. Me personally, I just don't think that they are because the way that they were playing tonight, the way Bo Nix was playing tonight. Yes, he's just a rookie. He is just barely getting into the NFL on trying to learn NFL players and everything like that. It's different from college. So, I don't know, because I'm obviously not in the NFL, I'm not in college or anything like that as of right now. But, what I, what I think is that, they maybe lose, like I said, when we like lose one or two more games, um, and then they maybe win the rest of their games, and that should be good. We should be good on that. Um, and the Raiders. To be honest, I think they're just trying to get Shador Sanders and prime time. They're trying to get Shador Sanders from the Colorado Buffs and primetime Deion Sanders to be their head coach from the Colorado Buffs. What's your thoughts on that?
I think no matter what the Raiders do, they're gonna lose.
Well, if you do win a game, the Cowboys won today, so you won't have to worry about that first round pick. I don't know who else is in the contender for the first round pick. I think it might be the Raiders. I am not sure. But I say Raiders get the first round pick. They get Shador, and they get primetime Deion Sanders, and they see how they did with that. And I say that Patrick Mahomes is paying the referees to make them win. Yes, they lost against the Bills, but they should have lost in other games too, like against the 49ers. They should have lost. They did not see. Uh, yes, yes, the 49ers person did punch him, but at the same time, they did not see whatever his name was. Push, whatever, whoever punched Kansas City. And Broncos, okay, I'm being a little biased here a little bit, but the Broncos should have won against Kansas City. I'm not saying that it's the refs' fault, but we should have won against Kansas City. But they blocked the field goal. Blocked it. But yeah, I just think that they're paying the refs to help them win and make history in the Super Bowl, winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 times, 3 years in a row. Trying to do. And everybody, you need to stop this bias against Patrick Mahomes. He is not the GOAT. He's the mini GOAT. Yes, I can agree with the mini GOAT. He's not the GOAT because Tom Brady is the GOAT. He literally won 6 rings with the Patriots and went on to win a Super Bowl the next year with the Buccaneers. Literally, the next year he won. The next year he switched teams and won won the Super Bowl. That's a real GOAT status right there. Once Patrick Mahomes can prove to me that he can win uh Super Bowl, like 3 Super Bowls without the refs being on his side, then he could he will have my respect. I'm not saying this because he's my rival or whatever. The Chiefs are the rivals or whatever. The Chiefs are the Broncos rivals or whatever. But I'm actually saying this to be honest because you guys keep saying that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. He is not the GOAT. Tom Brady is the GOAT. He always and forever will be until his records are broken by Patrick Mahomes. Yes, I feel like Patrick Mahomes could be the GOAT one day. He can be Tom Brady, but once Patrick Mahomes can prove to me that he is on Tom Brady's level, then he could I'll have his respect. Because at first I didn't like Tom Brady. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not like Tom Brady. I didn't like everything that he did. But and yes, I did go against him with Patrick Mahomes at the and Buccaneers when Tom Brady won at his own stadium. No one else has done that in history. He's the first person to do that, and then the second was I forgot. I think it was like the next year or the year after that. Someone won at their own. I think it was LA Rams when they won against the Bengals. But once Patrick Mahomes can show to me that he is on Tom Brady's level, he will have my respect. I will stop hating. But I need to stop seeing everyone jockeying on Patrick Mahomes nuts. Because Tom Brady will forever be the GOAT. Like I said, I did not like Tom Brady. I did go against Tom Brady against Tampa, on the Tampa Bay game with Patrick Mahomes. I did go for the Chiefs. Not even gonna lie, I did go for the Chiefs because I thought Tom Brady was washed up. I thought that he wasn't gonna win, but he did prove me wrong. Did not let up a score. He only let 3 points. The Buccaneers only let 3 points up that game. And after that, he got my respect. Not even gonna lie, he got my respect. After that, Tom Brady got my respect. So you see, I don't hate just to hate. I hate because I think that everybody thinks that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT, but he is not. And I'm not joking on Tom Brady's nuts. I have never done that. Except for being on his side after he won the Super Bowl, because I believe that he is the GOAT after that, because my brother was the one was like saying he's the GOAT and everything, he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT, and I was like, nah, I don't think it's the GOAT, I don't think it's the GOAT, and he showed me that he was the GOAT, so yeah. And the Super Bowl that's coming up, I think that the Broncos may have a chance. I'm not sure. They might be in the wild card, going against someone. They might win that and then advance to the next playoff round. And after that, we'll see if they could actually beat teams. Like in the second round, they excuse me. See if they're good enough to beat. Because if they beat someone in the second round of the playoffs, then I say that they go all the way up to the AFC Championships and lose, and they learn from their mistake, and they try again next year. But I do hope that the Broncos do win, because that will be nice to see that we made history. First ever rookie quarterback to start in an NFL Super Bowl uh, game. First ever rookie quarterback that would ever make it to the Super Bowl and start. That ever start and made it to the Super Bowl. That would be nice for the Broncos to have that record. But I don't think it's gonna happen. The only reason why is because the way Bo Nix is playing. But he is looking for that Rookie of the Year. I really do hope he gets it. That would be nice. But what do you think about that? About everything I just said.
That was a lot to take in.
Yeah, I know. It was. No, I just kept rambling on. But what are your thoughts?
I don't really understand football. I just know you throw the ball and you touchdown. And then you do a dance.
Okay. I wasn't gonna mention this, but I just barely thought about it, so that's why. But how do you like your Dodgers winning the World Series?
Feels awesome. Feels great to know at least one of the teams I support has a chance at making it in life. That's about it.
That's about it. Yeah. I think it's finally good. I like it. I don't really pay attention about baseball too much like that. I don't really know. All I know is that you get 3 strikes out, like 3 strikes and you're out. Home runs, first base. Yeah, I know you get 4 balls too. And then you walk. And I know there's like first base, second base, third base, and home. I know there's home runs. I know there's grand slams where everybody is on a what is it called? A base, and you hit a home run. That's called a grand slam. Just in case if you didn't know. But do you think that the Nuggets may make the championships again?
Probably will.
I hope so. But what I really, really do want is that I want Stephen Curry and the Warriors to. I just want Stephen Curry actually to either tie or beat Michael Jordan's rings. Get 6 or 7 rings.
How'd you feel if Giannis got traded to the Warriors?
Who?
Giannis.
Who's that?
Antetokounmpo.
Who's that?
Oh my god, babe.
I don't know who Giannis is.
Never mind then.
I don't really know too much about NBA either. The only sport that I really know about is WWE, boxing, and football. Those are the only 2 that the 3. I mean, those are the only 3 that I personally watch.
Yeah.
But who's Giannis? You said if you got traded to who? The Warriors?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who? Like, what team does he play for? What team does he play for? Sorry if you hear a fan back. She's hot. Obviously, so I put a fan on.
Who the hell does Giannis play for? I don't even remember. I don't know, I was watching reels on my Facebook and I saw a Giannis highlight video. And then you started talking about NBA and then I thought about Giannis.
Oh.
I don't remember who he plays for.
Oh, okay. You see, I'm not the only one But
I don't really know anything about anything. I don't even know what day it is.
But what? Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray. I think they probably need to get better. They need to definitely get better. I don't really watch it or whatever, so you can put me that they are better. But I just think that they need to get better because the way they played last year in the playoffs was not it. It really wasn't it. So I really think that they need a redo. And play how they played when they won the NBA champions. Yes, it's crazy to know that was their first championship in 2023, I believe. And Boston Celtics made history by winning 18, right? Or 17? 18 or 17? You guys comment down below because I really don't know. 18 or 17 NBA championships. They were in a tie with the Los Angeles Lakers. And Boston won. And they beat the tie. Now they just have one championship up than the Lakers. Yes, I know this happened like months ago when they won, maybe a year ago, not sure, but I know this happened a long time ago. So I know we're barely speaking on it, but what do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that? Why do you do that? What's your thoughts?
I don't really care.
You don't really care? What do you mean?
I don't really care.
Oh. So, before we go, I wanted to talk about this real fast, real quick. WWE 2K WWE 2K24 is a good game and everything like that, but excuse me. Why did I waste my money on WrestleMania 40 edition when it was not good? The showcase of the WrestleManias, you're gonna make me laugh, was not good. It was trying to be like WWE 2K14. It was not good. Don't get me wrong, the game is good and everything like that, but they should have done better. Like how they did in 2K14. They did 30 years of WrestleMania, but it was better. They started off from WrestleMania 1 to WrestleMania 30. I meant 29. They should have done that with WrestleMania, with this one. But instead of WrestleMania 1, making a big long list until WrestleMania 39, they should have done WrestleMania 30 all the way to WrestleMania 39. And that wasn't my idea. I'm not crediting that to me. I don't know how to say that or whatever. Crediting that to me. I'm crediting that to my brother, Jeremy. But we call him pot roast. Yeah, taco and pot roast. But we call him pot roast. So pot roast was the one that was actually came up with that idea. It's not my idea. It's pot roast. It was his idea that was like, why did they do that? Or whatever. But they said that he said it would have been better if it was just WrestleMania 30 all the way to 39. But 2K is gonna do whatever it wants to do. Sometimes it listens to the fans, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And how are you gonna make us waste WrestleMania 40 edition just for you to come out with the freaking Bray Wyatt edition instead of making that a DLC? I do not get that. I really don't. Yes, I get it that it's probably a Halloween thing for whatever, but you should have let us know in advance that that was gonna be an addition. Because if so, I wouldn't have wasted my money on WrestleMania 40 edition. I'm not saying that I have all this money and stuff, because I don't. But because I could have wasted that money on something else. I could have spent it on her. I could have spent it on my brother. I could have spent it on anyone else than the game that I was really disappointed in. But I'm not dissing it. Just saying that it has a few kinks in it that it needs to be fixed. But they should come back with the road to WrestleMania. That's what they should come back with. Yes, I get that it's like Raw versus SmackDown themes or whatever, but they should come back with it. And WWE 2K24 is a good game. I'm just really disappointed. But with all that being said, go subscribe to her. I'm going to link it down in the description or the title or whatever. I'm gonna link it down. Go subscribe to her at Conchi2 Cold. The number 2 Cold with the K. And subscribe to me, obviously. And it's the first podcast, the first episode. So that's it. That's all I want to talk about, unless if you have anything else to talk about.
Our son is a Raiders fan.
He's a Broncos fan.
No, he's not.
He's both.
He's both. That's it. That's all.
Okay. Well, that's it. Like I said, go subscribe to Conchi 2 Cold, the number 2 Cold. I'll link it down.
My videos are promising.
Yes. And subscribe to me. And this is the end of the video. Peace out.